Hey guys, welcome in to Edie's Attic. My name is Jenny. I am here recording the energy update for the weekend ahead. I am doing it a couple days early before I head out of town on my vacation, but I will upload and post on Friday for you. I'm being led to just pulling from my personal oracle deck in regards to your weekend. We are heading into Labor Day weekend if you are in the USA. It's a big holiday here. A lot of people barbecue and have get togethers and relax, but I am being called to just pull from my own deck. So, first card out we have is Think Outside the Box. You're going to be faced with a situation over the weekend where you're going to have to use a different way of thinking. You're not going to be able to use the same methods that you always have in the past. It's going to be forcing you to choose a different path when it comes to how to handle this. You're going to be forced to think outside the box on this matter. We have Go Tell It on the Mountain, Over the Hills, and Everywhere. Feel like you're going to be forced to have to tell some news or share your experience with a group of people. It could be something that has happened to you, or how you were at the other end of an injustice. I don't think that you're going to be able to get around this situation. I feel like in the past you've avoided it and you've tried to steer clear of confrontation. But this isn't going to be something that's going to end up being in a negative for you. This is going to be a positive for you. It's going to force you to speak up for yourself. So that may have something to do with thinking outside the box. Because, again, I feel like in the past, you've always shied away from anything that might put you in a position where you have to be confronted or to face something. You'd rather just, quietly just let things slide or let things go. But I feel like someone's coming in and you're not going to be able to get away from having to talk about this. You're going to have to finally stand up for yourself and to speak your truth and to, again, declare your personal injustices. This is redemption for you. I'm getting this is spirit allowing you to finally have justice in a situation where you were treated very unfairly. You're an ancient soul. Speak what you desire into existence. You have a lot of power, and I feel like you hold a lot of power within your voice, but I feel like you also don't realize how much power you have in your words and what you say, and you hold yourself back from saying what you need to in order to avoid hurting people's feelings or coming off a certain way, or again to avoid confrontation. But they're saying speak what you desire into existence. So when it comes back, when we circle back to this situation where you're going to be forced to speak up about your injustices, you're going to say out loud, you're going to be able to verbalize exactly what it is that you want, how you want to be treated. You're going to be able to put up your boundaries and speak like, this is where you're going to cross the line with me again if you do this. How you want things to be moving forward in this situation, this is going to be the time to declare that out loud, vocally. Speak what you want to happen into existence. People are going to have to respect that, and they're going to have to conform to the way that they can approach you and treat you moving forward after this. Don't hold back. You're an ancient soul. You have power in your words. Your words carry high authority. The man who cannot be moved. You're going to be looked at that point going forward as a man or woman, the individual, the soul that cannot be moved. Doesn't matter what people say or do around you or how they want to manipulate or interrupt your energy. You are standing firm exactly where you are. You will not tolerate this anymore, and that you are very much planted and you cannot be moved. Try me. I'm not budging. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is me standing in my power. I will not be bullied. I will not be manipulated. I will not be deceived. I will not let you cross my boundaries ever again. Legends are made. Legends are made. In that moment, when you declare your power and your boundaries, and you release the authority of your voice into this situation, you are a legend. You are coming off as a legend. People will now understand that they have messed with the wrong individual. They cannot manipulate you or deceive you anymore after this. This person is far too strong mentally. They have it going on spiritually. They are standing on business. They are not one to be messed with. We understand. We will not mess with you anymore. So whoever this is for, I don't know what you're going through personally because it's going to be different for everyone. But we also have Wolfpack. But it sounds like you're an individual that has been slandered, an individual that has been dragged through the mud, and your name may have been tarnished. You sound like someone that has had to put up with a lot of talking behind your back, a lot of gossip behind your back, a lot of misinformation being spread about you and your character, which is not fair because you never deserve that. You've always stood on your morals, your integrity. You're a person of your word, and people just didn't give you a fair chance. It's going to come to, after this all plays out, you're going to have your wolf pack with you. People are around you and they are connected to you that maybe you didn't realize supported you in such a way. As soon as you stand up for yourself, these people are going to be coming in, they're going to be rushing in, and they're going to be supportive of you, your decisions, your words, your choices, and they're going to back you up. We have TikTok. I'm getting not the app, but TikTok on the clock. Do 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 do. TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. It's happening. I'm getting like it's going to happen very soon. So this is a weekend energy update. This is happening this weekend. It's going to happen by Monday. TikTok on the clock. Their time is running out. They don't have much more time to sit here and to bully you any longer. Yeah, Spirit is making a way for you to be connected and to come into like a confrontation with this person, even though you don't want to. It's going to happen. And I have been picking that up on my other readings too this week. I feel like Spirit's really moving a lot right now, and they are moving a lot of puzzle pieces, and they are making a lot of choices and setting up a lot of people for reunions, for connections, for love, for justice, for confrontations with people that they just have to clear the air with. I feel like this is like a time right now where all air is being cleared, all truths are being spoken. People are finally stepping out of the shadows and out of hermit mode, and they're going all in and are being put in positions where they can finally express themselves properly and letting people see them for who they actually are. You have Skeleton Key. Skeleton Key. That was an interesting movie. If you remember the movie, it had, I think, a voodoo type underlying, like an element of magic to it. But I'm getting like the energy of the people that were in the movie, The Skeleton Key, the couple that was trying to deceive the individuals to do the soul swap. I'm not even going here with this reading saying that this is a soul swap type situation. But what I am getting is that you had energies around you that, with this movie, for instance, you could only have your soul swapped in this movie if you believed in it. Like, as soon as you believed and you started fearing that this would happen and you were completely committed to, like, this is an actual thing and this could actually happen to me, then they're able to move forward with the ritual and actually do the swap. Well, I'm getting that with this individual or this group of individuals that have been behind the scenes in a way, slandering you and bullying you, that you were like in hermit mode and possibly, you know, pulled yourself in and became very introverted and very disconnected from all of your social groups because you just didn't want to have to deal with these people, or you didn't want to have to face them, or you didn't want to have to confront them. You know, you pulled out and you've lost a lot of time and a lot of connections and a lot of good experiences because of a fear that you had being in the same environment or around these people. That's not happening anymore. You're going to regain your power back by speaking up and speaking your truth. And not only are you going to be regaining your power, you're going to be like taking back that part of your life again. That part of your life that you lost from fear. You hid because of fear of dealing with certain individuals that you have been trying to avoid. I think now you're at this place in your life where you're so emotionally sturdy and so solid and so grounded and so empowered that you're not going to let anyone stop you from living your life, from stepping outside into the world and experiencing life the way that you want to experience it. Why am I hiding? Why am I in hermit mode because of Joe and Jill? Like, seriously, they don't mean nothing to me. I'm over it. I'm not afraid of you. I am who I am. I'm going to be here. If you don't like it, you are free to leave. I'm not going to retract anymore. I'm not going to go into hiding anymore. I'm not going to go hide out so you can experience life. You're the one that's in the wrong. You're the one that's slandering me. Yeah, you're going to be finally taking all of your power back. Just keep in mind, this confrontation will happen. And it may not even be a confrontation. It may just be someone simply asking you, "Hey, so and so said this. Is this true?" And you finally being like, "You know what? It's not true." And you want to know why it's not true? Here is the truth. Here is my side of the story that none of you have even heard yet. You want to hear my truth? Here it goes. And just letting it out, telling the world your truth, telling the world, like when they ask you a question about this matter, did this happen? Did you say this? How do you feel? You're going to finally feel the confidence to stand up and be like, let me tell you how that made me feel. I'm going to tell you right now. And then people will decide for themselves, wow, okay, that makes sense. I see your point of view and I respect it. And guess what? Because you're beautiful in every single way. You are a beautiful soul. You are just doing you. You're staying in your lane. You're living your life. You're making good choices. You're building yourself and your legacy. And you're just a beautiful person inside and out. A beautiful person that does not deserve the injustices that they have faced. And you're realizing that. Like, you are your biggest advocate. And no one else, even though you do have this wolf pack, and they are going to support you. No one else is going to just step up to the bat. You have to do this for yourself. You have to show yourself the level of respect that you want from everyone else. And by standing up for yourself and speaking up and taking back your power, you're going to gain so much admiration and respect from those around you. And that is why you're going to be like garnering and all this support from people too. They're going to look at you like, this is a person that stands on their business. This is a person who values themselves. This is someone that I trust in my circle. This is someone that I want in my circle. This is someone I can depend on. This is someone that I support. You know, it's going to be good. Coming out the other end of this, it's a fear of yours. You may have a lot of fear when it comes to speaking up on your own behalf, but once you do, it's going to be a game changer for you. That is for sure. So that is your message for the weekend. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please like and comment and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.